Good afternoon, everyone, and Alex, thank you for your kind words. Just to let you know, Lee Evans has got nothing on me. Hope you have full glasses. There's going to be quite a few toasts for our speeches, people.
Yeah, and please don't be shy with the drink, everyone, and especially you, Alex, because you are definitely going to need a drink.
Yeah, if you're not crying out by the end of our speech, then well, there was something. Hopefully this pork chop here will send you on your way. If everybody knows that.
Yeah, and of course we bought Blanky because we know you love your Blanky, so we go. Is that right? Is that okay?
Maybe just first off by start saying how beautiful everybody is looking today. Now,
yeah, and a special mention to Lee as well. Fantastic eyebrows, Lee. Really.
Absolutely beautiful eyebrows. Like a slug.
In my life, I've never seen eyebrows like that. But no, can't believe the turnout today, everyone. And it is fantastic that we've all come together to share in the celebration of what's probably one of the most important and special days in a young lady's life. Lisa's going to be absolutely thrilled. This really is the best birthday party ever.
Happy birthday, Lisa. Happy birthday. And we're done. Well, we're glad everybody got the memo and didn't turn up last August. We just thought it was possibly Kate having second, third, or even fourth thoughts, or maybe she actually walked in on Alex wearing women's underwear. But the angle has changed somewhat since then, people. Shotgun wedding. We're glad you come to your senses, Kate.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know us, he's Christy.
And he's Pat, and we've been Alex's best mate now for over 20 years, I've got here, but it's actually 25 years. And when we say best, it's more best of a bad bunch. I mean, Alex kindly brought us these very smart suits that we're wearing here today, and I think a congratulations is in order because Paddy here has actually doubled his wardrobe collection, everybody. So don't be alarmed if he goes down to breakfast wearing it in the morning, but Al, please, should have gotten the pants and socks as well.
He's really funny. For someone with the IQ of a digestive biscuit. I don't know if you have any idea how hard it is to sit down and try and write a speech with someone who can't actually read or write. It's hard enough to sort of sit down and try to come up with funny gags and at the same time explain to Christy what a comma is and how you use one in a sentence. Even so, I think Alex probably did make the right decision when it came to us. Would you say?
Yeah. Well, we've actually gone through this in our heads, and of the possible candidates, as Alex is such a much loved guy. I mean, starting with Fez here, the boy's not really awake long enough to be able to ask him, so he doesn't know.
He's proper ginger as well. Who's got Harty? Alex could have chose Harty to be best man, but to be honest, I'm sure it'd have been one hell of a stag do. Getting your drink spiked and having all your money robbed by a hooker. It's not everyone's idea of a good time. Could have been even worse though. Imagine just for a second if Alex had chosen Johnny to do this job.
Yeah, we've done a lot of thinking about Johnny on this one, but leaving Johnny with a laptop in a dark room for 3 hours is only going to result in an empty box of tissues, cramp, and a sweaty forehead. So he was definitely a no-no off our list.
But yeah, we're glad to see that Katie's friends are offering a little bit of glamour to the occasion. Katie, we do apologise, we could only bring you as a bunch of suspects, and I hope they're not dragging your special day down too much.
Yeah, just while we're on that, if we could just say a special, raise your glasses, just a special mention to all the bridesmaids, Lisa, Nikki, Becky and Amy, who you all absolutely agree look absolutely stunning today, so to the bridesmaids and we had 301 girls.
Fat chance, Christy. But most of all, of course, Katie, you've really shone today, a truly sensational bride. Are you with me? Surely. Beautiful. We just hope that Bella inherits your good looks and not her dad's nose. So,
we'd like to say a couple of important thank yous, no particular order, but first of all to Alison and Dean.
Yeah, Alison and Dean, thank you very much. Firstly, for the fantastic food we're all about to enjoy. I think also we couldn't really pass by the pre-wedding wine tasting party. Thank you very much indeed, that was a hell of a night. And I think I'm right in saying that your neighbour's got Lee's shorts down for the rosebush now and they're ready for collection. Excellent, okay. And of course, for raising such a fantastic young lady. So thank you, Alison and Dean. And a toast, I think it's probably in order as well. And of course, we'd also like to say a big thank you to Franco and Irene.
Yeah, thank you, Franco and Irene, for the evening buffet we're about to have later on this evening. And Franco, as everybody will agree with the stag do, what an effort. In my world, he's now called 5 AM Franco, everybody. 5 AM Franco. And a quick bit to the new Mr. and Mrs.
Viola. You've known him a long time. Yeah, apart from anything else, guys, of course, thank you. But for enough alcohol to sink a battleship to start off with. So, which of course means there is going to be plenty left over for Alison and Dean's big house party that they're throwing for us all tomorrow night. Dino, Alison, thank you. Please don't go to their house tomorrow night. And also, we'd like to say thank you to John.
Thank you. Thank you, John. Only simply beating Alex up over all the years. Thanks for that.
He's still a little girl, though, isn't he?
And some let's put a tab on this one. Some old friends of Alex that sadly couldn't be here today, everybody.
Yeah, on a serious note, they were a massive part of I think probably all of our lives, and it's fair to say we all miss them dearly. Alex's Piles, everyone. Alex's Piles.
We still go on. Lower your glasses. Let's do it. Let's do it. So, Alex. Here we go. So, Alex, go on. The boys so boring. If only was a little bit more entertaining throughout the year, might be able to stay up here and say a few funny stories, but I'll first of all hand you over the pad for something a little special.
Too kind, too kind. No, so I started sort of putting together some words for Alex, and it kind of got me thinking how best to reflect him as a man. You know, his qualities, what he stands for, the kind of guy he is. And all of a sudden it came to me. I thought, that was a big pussy, I'm going to write him a poem. So I did, and here it is. Now, the thing about doing a poem is that it allows me to be really blunt. Because when it's in rhyme, it's perfectly fine. If I want to call Alex a country bumpkin. He's from Derby, country bumpkin. But no, seriously, of course I love Alex. He's like a brother to me, if you know what I mean. And with one simple look, I can read his mind like a book. Tom Houston and something like whipped cream, I don't know. I'm sorry about this, Tom, I'm not sure about it. But no, with all the history between us, the long winding road of our travels, it seems a shame now to shoot the boy down. But sod it, let's give him both barrels. There are some of us here who've known Alex for what seems like an eternity. For those who've met Alex in more recent years, I'll give you a brief summary. Don't be deceived by his skinhead and the fact that he's 7 feet tall. Don't be fooled by the fact he's got buckets for hands and he's built like a solid brick wall. Because I can remember a time when this big brute to my right here could sing every chorus and verse and recite every word of Walt Disney's The Lion King. Even back then in our school years, we should have known something was wrong. Does it come as a shock we all listen to indie rock while there's Jessie like Celine Dion? It's tragic, isn't it? But as the years went by, I became a man. Sort of. and he began to make up for lost time. Our festival days were a hell of a haze, but trust me, now is probably not the right time. I remember on Paul Hooker's stag do in Poland, Al came back late to the room with no key. He banged and he banged, no one let him in, and by this time he'd had a drink or three. Al, in his infinite wisdom, he decided to barge down the door, and with his shoulder he aimed to break the door from its frame, then the twat passed out drunk on the floor. In the morning, we woke to find hell had broken loose. We had the hotel manager knocking on our door. It turned out Al had done a great job of letting himself in. The only problem, he was on the wrong floor. Thankfully, no one was staying in that room, and thank God it was now our last day. So Al wrote him a cheque, which he signed Mickey Mouse, and then swiftly we got on our way. But he is my best pal. He's my old mucker. Jenny Oliver would say that he's pucker. With his gags and jokes, he's got great anecdotes. Al is a right funny. He's a right funny guy. In the kitchen at any house party, you'll find Al's got a magnetic force. Guys and girls gather round while he lines us his trump card. The man on the bloody white horse. 20 years. If you're familiar with Alex's favourite joke, I know that you'll share in my pain. When Alex wastes 20 minutes of your life, you know you'll never get back again. But he has got some fantastic stories, and he'll happily share them with glee. Just ask Katie about when he came back from the night out and used their oven as a lavatory. Am I right? Oh, the wash basket, I beg your pardon. But I think I'll stop there with the stories, and at the end of the day, he is my mate. That said, later on, if you buy me a double malt whiskey, I'll be happy to cooperate. But it is with the warmest affection that I share with you both these few words. I hope life gives you all of the things that you need and the happiness you truly deserve. So I'd like to propose a toast, everyone, to Alex and Katie and their life together. So please raise your glass high for these good friends of mine and their adorable little girl, Bella. Alex, Katie and Bella.